powder coating is really interesting. I want you to take a look at this. The powder that they use to coat some of these lawn furniture and this type of thing looks like what you would find in a printer when you drop the toner on the floor and you're like, oh no, and you can't barely get it up with a vacuum. That's what they're sort of using to coat equipment like this four-wheeler frame that you see here behind me, and actually they use electricity to fuse that powder onto the equipment. I'm joined by Mike Ray. He's the owner of Bowtree here in Quincy, which is offering this service. What goes into it? How does it work?
Well, it starts, like you say, it starts off as a powder, and then it's electronically charged where the part is grounded, so the powder is actually looking for that ground, so it actually wraps around the part and clings to it long enough for us to get it into the oven to bake it on. It bakes at 400 degrees for about 20-30 minutes, and then you have a finish that's just about as durable as you can possibly get.
And you can see him doing this behind us. He's literally taking that electronically charged powder and finding a ground, as Mike said. This is just amazing to watch. I never would have thought a powder would stick to something like this.
It sure does, and like I say, it actually wraps around to the far side of the part, so by the time you get to the other side to powder it, it's already done.
Wow, and what kinds of things, why do people use this?
It's just because it's the most durable finish out on the market, the most cheapest, EPA friendly, so you just can't beat it for the price, but it's just the versatility. It can do everything from wheels to four-wheeler parts all the way down to our bow racks.
And you said that lawn furniture is one of the biggest things too, and specialty pieces like tables and that type of thing, it's because it's a rust-proof sort of.
Right, it kind of gives you about the best rust corrosion possibility out on the market. So if you have your furniture, wheels, four-wheeler parts, anything that you think needs to be powder coated, bring it in and I know we could coat it for you.
Wonderful. And this is the finished products. These are some four-wheeler pieces that are obviously black with the black powder coating, and then they were baked on. Very shiny. You wouldn't think that something that was powder coated with powder could come out this shiny.
Exactly. It comes out as a dull powder, sort of like you would your baby powder, and then it bakes on at 400 degrees and puts a high gloss on it.
Wonderful. Well, it's so interesting. Oh, you saw that beautiful neon green four-wheeler frame. We're going to put that in the oven in the next half hour. We're going to pull it out and show you what it's going to look like.